I go around the country and I see the works of Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. And he's been my role model.
The Chinese president summons all our presidents, and they summon them. The letters may be polite, but it's summons. They go to Beijing, tails between their legs.
Mr. Speaker, the cocoa farmers, they have reduced producer price, and Erikoboku cannot be found. They don't care about cocoa farmers, and they are here telling us inflation, macroeconomics, they ready.
See the pain.
You have done the same propaganda for 15 months. Today, you have been exposed by electricity charges. Electricity tariffs are exposing you that you are not doing nothing in government for the last 15 months. You've been exposed by water tariffs that for the last 15 months you are not doing anything in government. Mr. Speaker, business owners are suffering. They cannot pay electricity tariffs. Mr. Speaker, cocoa farmers are suffering because you are struggling to manage the cocoa sector. Mr. Speaker, this is nothing other than propaganda. Mr. Speaker, your government so far is government by propaganda or propaganda with propaganda and full of garbage. Mr. Speaker, thanks for the opportunity.
See the pain.
Education is the equalizer, because it is still true that the mind is the standard of a human being. No matter how tall you are, if your mind does not work well, you are just a tall fool.
See the pain.
You have done the same propaganda for 15 months. Today, you have been exposed by electricity charges. Electricity tariffs are exposing you that you are not doing nothing in government for the last 15 months. You've been exposed by water tariffs that for the last 15 months you are not doing anything in government. Mr. Speaker, business owners are suffering. They cannot pay electricity tariffs. Mr. Speaker, cocoa farmers are suffering because you are struggling to manage the cocoa sector. Mr. Speaker, this is nothing other than propaganda. Mr. Speaker, your government so far is government by propaganda or propaganda with propaganda and full of garbage. Mr. Speaker, thanks for the opportunity.
See the pain.
But then they say, I am not serving only country, I'm serving Ghana, and especially the youth of this country.
See the pain.
Mr. Speaker, the cocoa farmers, they have reduced producer price, and Erikoboku cannot be found. They don't care about cocoa farmers, and they are here telling us inflation, macroeconomics, they ready.
See the pain.
Our role models, and the role models, they are pragmatic ones. A pragmatic leader like Dr. Kwame Nkrumah.
We live in a world of contradictions. These contradictions, however, keep the world going. Let me explain what I mean. Ghana is a small but very dynamic independent African state. We are trying to reconstruct our economy and to build a new, free and equal society. To do this, we must attain control of our own economic and political destinies. Only thus can we create higher living standards for our people and free them from the legacies and hazards of a colonial past and from the encroachments of neo-colonialism.
When you look at the existing infrastructure in this country, about 60% of it was done by Nkrumah in the period of 9 years, from 1957 to 66. And up to now, we've not been able to match what he did.
Our enemies are many, and they stand ready to pounce upon and exploit our every weakness. They prey upon our vanities and flatter us in every kind of way. They tell us that this particular person or that particular country has greater or more favorable potentialities than the other. They do not tell us that we should unite, that we are all as good as we are able to make ourselves once we are free.
I go around the country and I see the works of Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, and he's been my role model.
Wait, you have done the same propaganda for 15 months. Today, you have been exposed by electricity charges. Electricity Tariffs Act exposing you that you are not doing nothing in government for the last 15 months. You've been exposed by water tariffs that for the last 15 months you are not doing anything in government. Mr. Speaker, business owners are suffering. They cannot pay electricity tariffs. Mr. Speaker, cocoa farmers are suffering because you are struggling to manage the cocoa sector. Mr. Speaker, this is nothing other than propaganda. Mr. Speaker, your government so far is government by propaganda, or propaganda with propaganda, and full of garbage. Mr. Speaker, thanks for the opportunity.
See the pain.
But then they say, I am not serving only country, I'm serving Ghana, and especially the youth of this country.
See the pain.
The cocoa farmers, they have reduced producer price, and Erikoboku cannot be found. They don't care about cocoa farmers, and they are here telling us inflation, macroeconomics is ready.
See the pain.
The Chinese president summons all our presidents, and they summon them. The letters may be polite, but it's summons. They go to Beijing, tails between their legs.
You have done the same propaganda for 15 months. Today, you have been exposed by electricity charges. Electricity Tariffs Act exposing you.
Makume spirit.
Education is the equalizer because
Good afternoon, raised to the power 50,000. Another beautiful afternoon. Today happens to be the 15th day of July 2026. So Simupei and the day eba ebusia efri sabre kosisa no 9 ebebo and the no edia shemu and the pabebre and the wodwumadie eso when him say Albert Asumani political za ebe join me na yedi nkomo ewa ha sa so and the base raised to the power the war and made the base won komo kakra sanse say the upper box at the matum say show we no enye central adwuma na yede na we are the promoters of the base, and indeed today I am going to promote the base. Now for obianu say ampa 2027 if 2027 ekono look emubaya di ankasa ebedru sabre na abemu sampa adwuma na ye no enya gudie nemom yekuta emiswade hunu bi am ye de ye adwuma no enya gudie bi hye obi because owura ken ohina Agyapong adwuma yemfa memrefe enye. This is a man, I mean, people outside, everybody loves him. Eti obi nkose obi se koye ken adwuma, but ye nepa e woni mu no ye started from day one, and ye de ne sam ye de be kwa wiye eti abusua bobode na kan ho na enyama wo bebre am ye de eba na enne many ora Thomas all the way from chufu ati mukwa abato peso aso ye de come na fe yan se de tiem enso eho na papa yi obi anim ni se talking about new patriotic party odima kotena pa eche se chufu pa de anya asem ketwa kra obo of Thomas obi anim no na papa yi aba amye bi nkomo baako ene wasanso aba ye be di nkomo na afere ni awodinam no oba be kam obia enso ate ye to aba e de ama anisuade hunu ye nto aba mfa ma obia kekese meni we wo relationship nti me koto aba ama no na mempo de me say I do not like mempe. I don't fancy political opportunities because they are not sustainable. We are all looking for visionary leader obetimi a transforming Ghana. We are looking for a leader obetimi ama Ghana nyina no economy obetimi ama a Ghana economy, not MPP economy and NDC economy. On my back economy e was said the MPP fo hu no e was said the NDC fo hu no obi atra konwa so a e was said the osifa hu no ofi akonwa so kwa abonten a e was said the osifa hu no se we nyen kontompo ne ndada e de bembiem ma medame ho me koba woni mede eye enkoma kitwa bi ba na fe owura Thomas adjoin me, and then Albert Asumani political za enso so be join na ye di nkomo e otwumadie no eso ye fe me Anthony Kofi Inkundazi Mr. Inkum abusua kame ho afe yanya adwuma sabata wi afe eba na odi messages ahodo a ebeba no obeba na fe ye de wo enkomo it is a one join here Net2 TV GH on YouTube, Net2 TV GH on Facebook. Me patcho say what join here ade ba ko na me pese oye mame. Me patcho share the link. Na fe yemdi enkomo and the base enkomo ana ye de eba afi me ne opani no area na Albert Asumani political za enso so adjoin me esese Ghana eyeye on my Ghana will be bibia esese yetimi tumrika e won puntuom enye achechedie mpuntu a yewunu from MPP ni NDC. In fact ye independent 1957 2 years ansa na maya hudo bi kra ne ye omadwene se wo mo so kra ne kohunu han ene ade 10 years ansa na ebinu mo so eba but besinde saa man no enam nukrodie enye miswadi ne kuto mu leaders enye se yemda ne mebedi a political party mu nipa na mom yembo de mind dimrika wo puntuom yenko ade yeguso kokodo yebetwa sanse nunum na fe yamoman no afa ne tampa afra eti ko na fe also send a message fabra sabata oba yebeken kan nyina mepem yebebie fo lines no etiefo ne ayefo so beba na yedi nkomo on radio Oman 107.1 so and 50 mantemo so NAP radio 90.1 wano susu kutem ho ya me no kase tu fatimo kwane ne mpata so ne oteso mu nyina no se Mr Thomas of Thomas abedie omone no ombetimi ahunu nkonya a obeyi esoso ha abusia ma yamfa seda no Emma Kingdom Herbal Center endo papa nyina adwosio na yade nupa udo bebre na ba adwama so ye wo Kingdom garlic bitters and the capsules me pa chaw wa ye adwumaden onwunam ya wo ya adura sese ononom enono obi o ha wakọ hospital ya kire ne se ne yawo bi eda ne so day in day out no eye saade we ntia na yade we de ye manage we ye kwa enko me pa chaw se unya Kingdom garlic bitters and the capsules a yade bia ni wa ye kwa enko ibetu yade na free ho ama bibia aye kama Kingdom JC power capsules no enso ama mema so abanfa so ye badwuma ama bibia ekoye afei ye wo Kingdom tremendous capsules ema ede no asiesie ma ema rede eyefe efichiri komu haw esu ene ejaadu atwa ne nyina no ebeyi nyina fru afei enkabone esu beyi na fru na afei ama ho achi na naba no hu sampa we de eya ahemfie ankasa me pa cho ba bi eto aduro bia no kwa onsa ebetimi aka bi na mom open dodo atu aton a odi wani be kire dragline okanshi ewo enkrapompure mante mo frey ewo 0275 804 064 0275 804 064 na fe on a Kingdom endi enkomo Hajia special local foods away wa maye duane papa edi afe Hajia ana maye banku a eho etie banku a aba enim omutuo zafi and afe assorted rice empacho bomodin se asori enhyiemu ana wedding bibia ekoso bia no to nsafre na yamwa ya so ye no ewo hacho ye ben transitions sa so ena ye ben eye boshe ewo DVA omabanso kese no dan kakrakapa ne nchen ye san ewo another branch ewo ho fe na fe ye no eni nkomo fe na buku yen ahead of time ni entete ni amaso fama kama your numbers no 0246 359 921 0246 359 921 na fe one Hajia special local food any enkomo ya from Anthony Kofi Inkum Dazi from Mr Inkum Sinopei ye cannot senior etie we are on.
Osho said the greatest fear in the world is the opinion of others. And the moment you're unafraid of the crowd, you are no longer a sheep. You become a lion. A great roar arises in your heart, the roar of freedom. Sheep have no freedom. The sheep live with fear and uncertainty every day. A sheep never leads, a lion never follows. A lion is in complete control of his or her life. The lion does not accept scraps and does not get told what to do or where to go. The lion goes about his business fearlessly and with extreme competence. You will never lead a lion to the slaughterhouse. They will lead you. The lion is the king of the jungle. And it's not because the lion is the biggest. It's not because the lion is the fastest. It's not because the lion is blessed with any great advantage over other animals. It's the mentality of the lion that makes the lion the king of the jungle. What is the lion mentality? Fearless courage. Bravery is a key trait of the lion. The lion will never surrender. The lion will never lie down and die, not even if surrounded by 10 hyenas. The fight is never over until it's over. Maybe you're not surrounded by hyenas. Maybe you're just buried by bills. Maybe you need to stand up for something you believe in that no one around you agrees with. Do not give up. Do not give in. Be fearless in going after what you really want in your life. Maybe you've been at it for years and nothing has worked yet. Maybe you're tired of hunting your goals and seeing no rewards. Do not give up. You must keep fighting. You have no guarantee of success if you keep going, but you do have possibility. There is a chance. The only guarantee comes with quitting, and that is the guarantee of missing out on the life you really want. Keep fighting for the life you must have, regardless of the hyenas. No surrender.
All right, welcome back. Ebraso, yebedi enkomo na utie the lion's mentality. Waka ne nyina e de akire me ne umienu se bibia wo ye bia no nyani da so om se ebeye yie ebetimi abaso na me de me se 2028 elections in Ghana ebeye hu because for the first time bibi baba besi eti se wo ye nsantroni na wote wona hunu ye na bekoso aye MPP NDC MPP NDC no aye ho tekra wo gemu akoso na sabre ye ne a ye wo foresight ne de ye hunu ne a edi animu na ye bon kwantene na afi yakwa akoche de aba ana no Yesu Kristo abra ye ba be wo no ana ye wo no wie ye no enipa bi ebon kwantene so mo kwa akọ Yesu Kristo because no ma dikan ate ennepa ewo papa no mu ene ne a obeba beye ewiase those are enkofa no mo foresight eti omohu ne a efia chichirichiri eba enemri MPP NDC monkoso e na oko eyi Hungary mamua nia akoso political party yet in 2020 tisa na tisa party yet in 2020 ena yede no call first elections 2024 or call first elections, so we need 7 seats, just 7 seats. Now right after that 7 seats, no wamana be muambu and omo tokoso and you see nipa obedi political party and your friend Peter Maga. Na Peter Maga no na our one political party In fact, no cry they were D-minus 16 years consecutively. And I know a woman. Now, a true baby and one kasa a year in the free political party. In fact, he was the in charge of a justice. But a true baby no, and no ye in the free mo. Now, o ye in free mo no, as some more kind say. Ne political party on one kasa womua. Wamu ebu maino. Wamu ya kromfo. Wamu ya kromfo. Na wohwe ekwan ya omofa so omudi bu maino kra na enkoye eniama enkoye enti or resign ye no join ye in 2020 and obey di tesa political party no. Now, our first election was 2024. Okoyo nya 7 seats. Amana bemu ambu. In fact, allegations bebre ni edigu ne so. A lot of allegations. Waye wey oni wey ada. Oni wey ya ye say waka wey hwene and wono kra what say and wo ye say na ni brade eke kan sem bebre edigu ne ho. And no se me mani ambre etime beboa ma ya geme man no e de asi ho. The second elections are okoye assembly elections no. Omo seat ni nyina no eye 199. Onyemu 141 in 2026. Political party ni yet in 2020. Okon the first elections 2024. The second massive election and okoye in 2026. And today as we speak, he is the Prime Minister of Hungary. Now, yebeye san centrani ni bi ewo Ghana. It is a way Ghana ni na sa wo de wo hunu ya. Ye no kra ni asem pe oba bi fa. Tena ba bia wote na. Na mom Ghana form ani abre a. Omo peso omo leadership a the practical solution to our problems ebeba no. They are the ones obeti say the base no mo join it. Ghana form wa manone. Anko obi a wakodu UK, obi a wo US, obi oti Germany, obi oti France, anko no de adwuma kra de ebu no so. Etinko no kra de anko ni how, but still those people are still thinking about Ghana, how an yebetimi asesa niama because omunim say aha no omu free kuntu hwan a ebeba nachi. Enti they are all fighting. They are all contributing massively to the creation of the new political party na ebano. And we are looking for men. Yepe emema omubetimi ato niema to agu because ananu Yesu Kristo eka kire na suafo ne se wubetimi aba bedi mi machi dia esese bibia wuja wo ho niema nyina wachire. And omo na omani abre no omuja bibia wachire kodi Jesus Christ achi. Na ye nyina ye nim ne free mo ebae. Na omo ye omo tekre wo jem anu omo didi di akire anu omo kwa ha eba ha te se Judas nom onu ahuhu a owi anu asan akokeka o tie information no de kwa bonten Jesus Christ onu ne bon command Jesus nyame ya adom akina kra bebo 12 na wen Yesu su bebo 12 na me ko bompaye na ye se na Jesus pe kwan obefa so a obetimi ayi Jesus Christ ama ya ba be no ye Judas no na nyankopon eya adom a in 2027 to 2028 ekono eye omaya juma ane ye baba beye eye omaya juma nkasa ne ye baba beye ye metna eme ya danko dadade eme ye ne ayepe kokwasa aya ne se ye juma na ye dimu nsem ne number bi ene ade dabi we will never allow that. Eti honorable Ken Ohina Agyapong no oye Ghana ninkosu oye Ghana Japade a 2028 ya de ne ko enipa ewo numu a yehu no ye njai man say da. The man started talking about voter region and faswa ye betimi enya out of tourism from voter region. The man started talking about it way back. And now we are oko election. osan sisu biem Ghana fo nyina hu se ampa se bibi wom enne ya me ne o eka sei His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Eden nkofo afase so mo nkọ Volta region no mo nkọ hwehwe niamam no mo hu nyomba because ono so pesa ode Volta region ena ekokoye your friend said tourism, the hub of tourism in Ghana. Yan tenase Emma Owura Ken Ohina Agyapong, the originator of these ideas here. Among for cultural gubukum 2028 Okofa MPP manifesto now for NDC manifesto at the bar. Sa niamanu no mo cultural dia gum no mo ne dia babedi nkomo dia bedada. The originator of sa ideas no ayo honorable Ken Ohina Agyapong, and the base for so hunu eti ya council no mu se twetwe umpo ebeba so mo ya mu MPP amonya mu MPP mo be ya mu NDC so a mo nkoso na monye Owura John Allan Chirematen join it enya so join it wa join mpo awie na mo dia mo ntena ho na mo nunu mo ho na mo nsere mo be hunu ne be koso kase Ghana fo ani mre on ene saa empuntuo nketen se kran kokon nketen ba bia ye de yadui emo ayen nko a honorable Ken Ohina Agyapong se mo an ye be ye wo Ghana ha large scale farm eno ne ye hwehwe he is the originator yen san ho nkofo bia afa ne medi Ghana anim nia asi ewo France nia asi ewo Hungary nia asi ewo UK nia asi ewo Benin ebi besi ewo Ghana ha because san nkofo ne nye nipa nchen Ghana fo but omanya opportunity adwuma abuamo so eno na ye hwehwe enti the originator of endwuma e honorable Ken Ohina Agyapong 2028 the base Ghana first the ebesi Owura Thomas ajoin me ewa ha ya mene no eba bedi nkomo na openi edumri bi na NDC fo unu nia ewonu mu na omone no di nkomo ewo fom ewo tufu atimoko aho se openi yenim nia wo mu yenim tomo adi wachi yenim adwuma time awoka NDC ho na wo ye ufri NDC mu ko join MPP yenim adwuma wa ye tia ya openi ye sro sambra back ase me man na machina MPP na magure mu no wo ya me hwe a me san machi a enye yi enti pani oshem na otise Owura Ken Ohina Agyapong a contested to become a flag bearer for the new patriotic party crowd na asem na say na openi no ne what ne crowd ba no so say hey pipi besi na call elections first one second one they see no say me am a political party no and the pa me menwo papa we mu no omuhunu yi ene na party no me de agya ho me ko me jai me ne me ma mabusuafo madwumayefo ene me nanfofo ne wo mu a ebe me teacherfo ne ade nyina no maka wo mu nyina abomu a me du wo mu nyina echo the base na wo he edomo a ahyase ekeka omu hu bom ewo twufu atimoko abato mpeso aso a de mo ntena ho na mu ndi agro Ghana fo ani abreu se social media nti nia ekoso wo wiase ni nyina no Ghana fo nsusu hunu no ha eti Ghana fo ani abre na opani ajoin me ewa ha de kudie nti a wajai MPP na fe all join the base no ono ankasa atu nanum tu e de akira mansan opani ma memo aha mo akwa ababoko de
ya nua boko
esa ha de oba de ase wo se de wa ha na eti eno ano no ba bia ofia what say
yam ya dum boko boni bia ni ho
na awia yi wamane ne sen we nim se wo ye na wo ye NDC ni e na wo se ne pa bia bawura MPP mu owura kofo epen so e na wo join MPP wa ye adwuma ma party ni so many years afa koda sorry ya wo so wajai wo join base DNS
yo misankum yam hira o me de wase pa say ewiase a ye wo no obia pempuntuo obia so pe kan ko sene ye bayi a me baabi a madu se manyini mani afi nanso ma wo ma na me wabusua ebinom so awa akiri a omo beba nti e se me hwede wo manim na me dwene ade ebeboa me man a awa akiri ne wo mo a eba no enu nti me hwedi na mu se no opani bi asore a oni akiri bia oban me district wa asinfosu a mi wotwufu atimukwa tufu praso enti se sa na te dia na o de bi jabi bia no de di opani na chi ti so ka ya me ba ha mo ma me kwan na betena na me kasai ye bonto ayie na mo nneoma bi o ha bi sankum se oni pa nhwe a obefi sasai na mo nyame na eye because ebra Joseph da yemu ni nneoma bebrebe a oyi kire ni nuanu ma ni nuanu fa ne hotan no wo mo ya adwen se yenko ni yenkoku no na mom na ni so ade hunu ni di opeso ye nyina no ayekwa nanso na nyame ni mu ni oye Joseph fa nneoma bebrebe mu die hu ni se afedie akopie Egypt na okoye okopie hono no die na siye nyame abie kwan ma no na afedie obeye minister na onu no hwe yemfa nse na nke wekasa agric minister die ni nuanu dwe se ya beta no ne ya ton no hwe nyam kase a odikopie nipa bebre nim se Kennedy die anya president da obie nu a weye nyame obo wi aso wonim ne ya wahihye ne wonim ne obeye enye nipa dwene opani ubusa me a abra Kennedy share ne nto abase bra ope ya pe MPP fra bara no enipa bi ese nu ana ese nsia na contest ya na minia obia di wonu mu a odi ne pagu akwan mu a wu se nipa wei na nu mu kasa ne nioma opese wo ye edema oman no ene nioma wo kirekire mu no opa eye enipa esese nipa di nachi mami kire bi mu hwe wama onu wa mu contest ye nyina no obia ni wonu mu anisuade huna odi gu apaso no esere Kennedy die no obia ni ho sie bia obi pa wonfre na metina sidi na mhu se metuwa mi yakuani na kane ubanso obi ho bedo bodifo bi ase bia e ka beye num enan bodi ani be gina so fe one ne yira ni age safia die ye betwa bodi abankan abeton uti aye ya abonsam fnama adwi bodi ani nyina agu
da yeso nyina akọ
asai na entu abonu manam te se opani Kennedy ka se sa bodi na dum na ye yasa na mfia dodo akọ no sa ni so ade hunu wo ho se sa bodi ni dum no yetumi de ya homa ye de nwene patakali de designs e want ade ma na ye sha ye de bo life
ene boto ya de to
koko na sa ade nyina ho na se kuya ni bedo na fuo na bodi ni nyina betutu agu na se onya bibia mfirim na be ye kade a na me tra se mu se nyankopon ye se mpo de mframa betutu me bodi agu a be sa Kennedy ni das wonti sa bodi an manyempo bodi adum no betwitwa bo akogu kwa ho ka beba be fa ko factory ye de akoye dwuma na chese won so manya sika hu se no papa ne power ni mu se ne power ni mu na se ne MPP fo yi ni boni ye se ye mpane dia me yati wonu ma ne nyame adum yati se the base nso aba the base abadia na nyi obi a owura Kennedy ya ne ye hwehwe no no aba bedi anim ene ya me ye de wo MPP hwe ma min kasa mun kire o
ka kire me
se Ghana ya dwi nyina no se obi be lawyer obi be professor obi be ebia economics anase eno enna yes ya dwene wo ho se wo mu na woni di a mi na nka kire o se wo ma feli wo ma Ghana ne sa nkofo wi wo ma muayen wo mu nim di anu bibia no antumi amua Ghana hwe ofa fiti Rollins abra so mi nkomachi obia ni wonu mu a why campaign anase odi ni o magu a akwan so a ninsam emudo esere Kennedy Agyapong
o se ni pein
yes me nam ka kire o from Rollins abra so mudi ampa yemie no obi mfura se ebra wo mo bontoa no mo kasa no mo enioma ebetumi aboa wo man no wo man ye die pa no Canada Japan anu masem obi obeba bia hear from runs abla so ade besi ne amamro ni nyina ye one way yes amamro ni nyina ye one way na se obi bebu man ya enye road obeye interchange obeye school obeye na mo mbese busa ase school ye akọ ni sa ni o ma ye nyina no ya bad ni ye beye
ye de be pa adwuma ye
yes adwuma na wai ayu da ho de biara nso a ya beto aba NDC MPP ba nyini ya beto aba ye nyina ye bedi akire ye by 2 years no obi a report me kwan ye bi school nye school dan ibu ebi titimi ase for 60 years independent Ghana ehe ne yako hwe enne ayu da ho se obi initiative se obefa nkokoma no wodi amankofo se monyan mi krom ada me kwa me firi oba na nsen ebinom de ade be chena nkana ma awe won na akabi na da ha no
nkokon na
ya be chichen na nkana ma awe binom yes because ebinom ni ba wia na ya nkyire won mu de sese won mo ye bibia no akade bia no e de kan won ho a sese won mo ye de won de ye nkokon da ofa si eto mamu yesa ni suade hu se ye bra me nkokon mienu se menye ya no man na e ko ne sei Ghana for you to mlanti a muko school. Yes, weble. Mo amawie school a enne mo ye mlanti a mo nyina mo bra de base num no wura Canada Japan okura nyansa ne adwen a so obedi o man yi so a o man betu mpon. Kenenu nenu masem ba akon Ghana hade a yuro ho ne se wofa. Awu se ye ni ba bia se even kana ha weekend mpo wo ba kwa kwatena na se wo wa dwendwen bi kura ani je ni nyoma bi woni agye ebi ni ho. Papa ka kire yese odon suo na eda ho no yes emu aye fina ye yiri ko bu apunu na eda ho kwana ese no eni so ade hunu nse ode be tourism kase a edu weekend nipa betumi akọ na nipa akwaji woni
yen Ghana fo kra de ye gi ani fidwu ada
really good sense yankana ha edu weekend amnam ka kire o se wo be she ofie wunya baabi a wo be ko yi se bia baabi a be ko kwaji bia bi no ano
and so ko bo abafie
yes
but tourism no te ho a na wo hu nyankopon abode
really good
na esaw
ya ma eko
na wo South Korea
right.
develop mu enso kama no
over sanyo menya aya na awira ho na oman biara ebetumi atumpon eye farming ni infilidwuma industries oh say yeah opani akufo-addo o say 1D 1F
yeah
of ekosi say enkani suade hunu ni say abra wadi we baaye no obomodi ase odi sika hyem no wo say mfiridwuma no ebegina over ade aka di kan ya no mani je won say bia oba mikrom twufo pra so a twufo ade mkwa ho no ebi ebedua kwadu a yebedua no ade a yebeye ne se obeba obehu ahemfufo de wonya asase yebenya asase kakra na afe onu aban no aboa se obema wekesa akom hwe obetwufu twufo palm plantation abena ho na ofam nam ka tro se workers ekura almost 6,000 to 7,000 workers
sir
yes so yes here edi eni so de ho de ban no na eye kire se memfan se bia kwadu ena twufu bra so yebeye a kwadu na nkasa ne yebeye no ho no eni so ade hu na beba se bema factory aba ho kwadu no yebeye bibi kura te se yebeye bibi farmer kene sa ne oma wom kwadu no ni pin no kura na ya to agu no kura no ya hata na wo a ya twitwa ya tumi de fertilizer
sir
yes kwadu ne ho ni pin no
ya di kwadu na ewe
na ni pin na ya to agu no
eyiri
yes
ensuo fa ni ba
yeah
eno ni timi ye
se wo twitwa o hata na wo a na ya mu a ya tumi de fertilizer ya dwuma papa when ya Canada ni so ani hunu na wiase over ya say ya ti hanumu na China fo enkwalao SS fo na ya bobo ya ne plug ya na sense ya Ghana ya kokokra eno na ya ni so ani hunu ya de ko ba bia nti wo men 60 years ye ba de ne ye emlantie munsole gana mlantie munsole muntu ni Canada Agyapong achi the base aba mumyanyan ne na afe abisuade huna owura Canada wo no ofa onfamra the Ghana ya bre aya me trase no mi hu se empanifo na on betena konwa so no se du ba bi ase na omutena so a na o ma dwen no de ba nsa yira mentimi ase besinde aya nkokon ketenkete besinde ena meti mawurade aya na ayira ho na medwidwi a Ghana mrantie ni nketesi a mehudi ye pese ye
se no ntina nkofo nso ka se honorable Ken Ohene Agyapong no hiso ade hunu de ode aba amanfo atintin ke betimi atwotwo agu krata so na nipa foforo enso ade aba be ye ho aduma nya by force ase ese so no na bedi mampani woni saafo no nya ade
ofa enye no koreda he ewi ase obi a owo vision na obi a waye bida se nipa no ena sase ya gini tum no be ye o mampani
see the pain.
Yes. Minim kura minim nioma Kennedy waye. Dianti ena Ghana ha say ya po obi ayo mampani ada o man na no a yenhwe nipa na dia waye ni nioma obetumi ya ansa na yedina yo mampani.
Ya bi se no de yenya ne sa.
Yenya ne sa. Aha, ni nti ne yebre no. Ado asa woni mbuafo kan wa professional wa lawyer. Wa economist. Wa no woni mo homa ne ho nso wa fe. Ado an Ghana de enimu anu no. Ofa Ghana de enimu anu no, anu nti ye huna mane. Ya mrantie ni enkete asia na wo ma ko school. Nyame ama wonim di amadwen mo abie no. Mu hu se anioma bi a MPP NDC adi ya amwa ya nti mo yan sesa.
See the pain.
Se bianke ye mo time kakra bi anya ma betima ko.
Oh wafa. 60 years ni. Se beye ya nka ye. Ayura ho.
See the pain.
Ayura ho. Because ya wo Ghana ya o man mu na enye sha eya France China for anase Malaysia for aba be fa abe abedua ba akufo ni Sydney ba akopɛ ena om de kɔ ena de ba de na esi wo Malaysia
om de ye niama
bebre abehu bibia ni hon ma yetugu me nyonku bi a me ne tena nkna ha nyame adom ono o Malaysia na on de ni hu wasua enwoma ne kwa nanim nti one mrofu bi na ye no mo ye search na o ka kire me se bra me ye be fertilizer no na me yusu nso ash e de film na obusa me se ni suade hunu no me hu ne hen enam se me kai se na me sha no me papa dura no pa o me afa boto ne yakwa ma atopa no ne yakwaje nso no na nso na ayaje no yakwa kokoo na abo nhire no ene o me atopete ho papa no so anko school ti say ni mudie no onyane hen anu te mbusa se enye school na yakɔ ne de wo ha ba se school no am de betra ko yan so a na yete se school no anim die no sa yiro se de menti ase ko so fa
opani ameni no edi enkomoi oye expect ewo fertilizer ni yemu enti oye organic fertilizer na papa yi utie se ne a o kyerɛkyerɛ niam yi a ene wo kan sisu se enye school nemom nimdie etoda nyankopɔn ade nimdie ma nipa enye se etoda se wo ma wo ho kwan a nyankopɔn be ma wo nimdie bebre na o hwa aman ahodo ba bi o maduri enu nti ne ne de wo no ne se ono ne party na no wo ma ye MPP no wagya yo tom okɔ na okɔ join the base eti se wo ya abrante wo ya ababaawa wo ya babunu yesi ekekafo a ekeka ma adampan dede ya ye nyina no se bamu a adwuma no wan mo na ebenya ye mabunu eti se wo ya babunu a ebre ninie onso fa ho hyem eti owura Thomas say the base no edie na wo pese wo ye
me do asepa manisu adi hunu e wo base ne ho ne se me hwe se be kamera ntie ni nyina abom na ma kire wo ne nti a esese e di ahoma de base no esanse ewiase nyame bo ni wiase no odi nyansa ni nimudie de hye ni patirum na nya nipa nyina ni betumi ayusu sa nyansa ne adwen no je won a ye de ama won
See the pain.
From where is Ablasu to ne? Or what Tina Koyan Sunina? Busa se, and then you know, gun I want to cadeny a hunchery. Ye who be a dear who ever. I feel about soon, your baby at you. You're about to a bar near body day. Hey, when you do a cheat, your boss say, Nana, when they say, over. Meaning, I about to by 2 years. Near a boss in the near Sanso, a castle of your fortune.
Because promises in no ambem. A dear the mouse, I didn't say, Ura can or in Agyapong, dear. Near or no air can, or no your politician. Then it's also no dear, the Awakan or Bow Bay.
Yamisha, Pavis Enkum. Dear, why you be done in your bonity? The empty American said, Minimukra see for su. Papa, brow shall see. Uba was a yara for the brave guho, or blue honma, ye yin sutika. Or the beco. Papa Baha will be tearing. Gana hand your ma why that one I don't make down on this announcement. Yeah, we can yes, one wire ya ko will Lebanon for a cocaho. And a journal papa no solid donatisika. Ye the cofa o ba. Ghana penny 41 one whisker.
Debbie.
But mummy says, San your ma why ye not in no hospital cassia or generator light to call offer. Near the torchlight in the higher for a car papia come and a control generator. A home fee. And yes, for soon will fee. I didn't think that's so quiet. It is I know you when you're in Ghana, Nantia, or Moon. And now we are holding the birthday distributors. Yes, or Marco 40. That's right. Our chair across the nation. Hospitals. And to me, my niece, I didn't made a babies in the same. The organic fertilizer. Fertilizer look your human idea. And this will be or when it's ready who will queer human. No better to make your human tomb. Queer human so energy in that side and feed the human at the bar. That's a queer human uncle so and feed the human beside Daba. And I says, yes, queer young father in our corner. Your corner move your school now. Your body no mobile.
See the pain.
I could think today. Initiatives be a woman de buyer, and can you cry your own conformity or Hanuma, or what is ready huna, a bit to me and Fiddy, a bit to me and your macaca. Young woman, young baby woman, not side your mom, you know, for my dear, some no money. In this time, in call my gun, to me and your baby. And you can't thank her, and to be any one while my gun, you to me. And they are no a casse, say, Oko her YouTube, Oko her the value, the revenue, onya. O the back Ghana ha a jume bit me ayen a dorsal channel movie. Na YouTube we dear bear a technology. Yeah. Na ono no car se nyame na do mane be man pani wo Ghana ha or be create technological hub. Okay. Hub kakra. Yeah. E wo Winneba. Ache se no the technology nko a. Eti ube hunu no na for ebinum wo TikTok, ebinum wo YouTube, ebinum wo Google, ebinum wo we bebrebe no. Ba ya na Ghana so de enso apie. Yes. Eno so de sika ebeba because ka no so be ko wiase afa na nyina na de sika ebeba. Wo ye no to nchen a all politicians e wo Ghana ha nyina no kan ohina Agyapong. Na eye politician a wama employment echen obi a. Yes. No krepa. Fa wa kasa itwa to obra na yenko pesanku me da wasi bebre ye meka nyina ne se Ghana mrantie ne Ghana nketesia aduru blibi a esese yetu ye hofo ya so ansu ya so ansa ya DNDC achi ya DMPP achi na nka ye ni mpo de ba bia ya duidi ya nka o se yetna ase nanso esese ye koma ye ma na edi akire da se me tia na se wo ya brantie na me ka we kire wo na so wantie na MPP ni NDC na abidi akira atoje wa na mo me de minim se papa na yedi na che ka na de Agyapong no wani so ade hunu na se ni so ade hunu no ye ma ne mfa nkwasha me na muda gise wa ye ni so ade hunu ni nyina de akira wo man Ghana wo man ya tumpon na me wani so ade hunu se Mr. Kennedy be ya president a Ghana be ya wo man fofora mina nkacho se nipa bebem amafo guso ka se oru aken ohina Agyapong da so MPP ni ba wa se wo chidie pa so bejo ni the base no Mr. Kennedy Agyapong na oh offer wa dwani nkwa wie de dada wa dwani ya wie de dada dia aka ne se Ghana ye beka ye ho abom base fo no ye beyire ye ho ne ye adwuma na afa wa hu sa ampa wanyi ye mugidie so oba nkunimdie beba eno na aka se ye yire ho ye adwuma ye twem nantie ne Ghana mnantie ani nketesia twoba mu nsore momra the base na yamfa Kennedy mra na ni suade hunu na mram na MPP NDC amfa ye nkosi
se wo doma omo ewo twifu atimukwa abato mpeso aso womo ewo ho a omo twen wo de na abeka akire wo
se si a metie omo hwe me ankasa arrested nana boy wo praso obi anim se udiane arrested wote wo hwe me pa me ba Enoch wo de wo si MPP no ma na me so me twen aba minim se enche bia ma no be si a me free ha me ba no afrem se da ma dwen asesa me a me ba minim so obeba Mr. Ofori me ne na ye adwuma fertilizer adwuma ono so TV ho wo hwe me wo dom mi kura dom pa na sa dom ni nyina na me medin se me tufu atimoko aho ye be ko na sa arrested na me bo ni din no ono so wo din kase ye o tie me pa na daachi bia no ye ne beba na me de minim se 2028 nyaminti Kennedy oba be president
ma men na wase fatakata na afi yehu
thank you
enti we aye Owura Thomas na mene no edi enkomo ono free chufu atimoko abato mpeso aso na oye MPP ni sese die ose oye the base ni eti sa pepe edetie madam ho no maje aboafo enkrato na meba na afei Albert Asumani political za atenase ama yedi enkomo na wonim se Honorable Kwaku Kwatin or a former finance minister in MPP say onon sunani abre den atrakata de akwakoma doctor are you a free ye na krata enu nkomo na Albert Asumani political za etenase a yebedi sabata owiafe ewofie or the messages ahodo no ebeba eti yan chance ma messages no emra sinupen ya kan said ye we are on.
Education is the equalizer because it is still true that the mind is the standard of a human being. No matter how tall you are, if your mind does not work well, you are just a tall fool.
See the pain.
Have role models, and the role models, they are pragmatic ones. A pragmatic leader like Dr. Kwame Nkrumah.
We live in a world of contradictions. These contradictions, however, keep the world going. Let me explain what I mean. Ghana is a small but very dynamic, independent African state. We are trying to reconstruct our economy and to build a new, free, and equal society. To do this, we must attain control of our own economic and political destinies. Only thus can we create higher living standards for our people and free them from the legacies and hazards of a colonial past and from the encroachments of neo-colonialism.
When you look at the existing infrastructure in this country, about 60% of it was done by Nkrumah in the period of 9 years, from 1957 to 66. And up to now, we've not been able to match what he did.
Our enemies are many, and they stand ready to pounce upon and exploit our every weakness. They prey upon our vanities and flatter us in every kind of way. They tell us that this particular person or that particular country has greater or more favorable potentialities than the other. They do not tell us that we should unite, that we are all as good as we are able to make ourselves once we are free.
I go around the country and I see the works of Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, and he's been my role model.
The Chinese president summons all our presidents, and they summon them. The letters may be polite, but it's summons. They go to Beijing, tails between their legs.
Mr. Speaker, the cocoa farmers, they have reduced producer price, and Erikoboku cannot be found. They don't care about cocoa farmers, and they are here telling us inflation, macroeconomics is already.
See the pain.
You have done the same propaganda for 15 months. Today, you have been exposed by electricity charges. Electricity Tariffs Act exposing you that you are not doing nothing in government for the last 15 months. You've been exposed by water tariffs that for the last 15 months you are not doing anything in government. Mr. Speaker, business owners are suffering. They cannot pay electricity tariffs. Mr. Speaker, cocoa farmers are suffering because you are struggling to manage the cocoa sector. Mr. Speaker, this is nothing other than propaganda. Mr. Speaker, your government so far is government by propaganda, or propaganda with propaganda, and full of garbage. Mr. Speaker, thanks for the opportunity.
See the pain.
Education is the equalizer, because it is still true that the mind is the standard of a human being. No matter how tall you
are. As many politicals are atenase ya ye ba bedi nkomo e wosinu pedwumadie so. Ye frame me Anthony Kofi Nkum Dazi, frame me Mr. Nkum. Ebremu ye bedi nkomo na Honorable Kwaku Kwaten Obuase West, Member of Parliament. Na ono na trokrata ade akwakoma Asokore Mampong. Is it Asokore Fijuase
Fijuase Asokore.
Fijuase Asokore. Ena wa trokrata ade akoma MP Dr. You free ye say opani ekwan ya ofa so no niam a oyeye no. Ese se we na ujai sakrata no nkomo ne ye ba bedi e odwumadie so. Albert Asumani political za atenase ya ye ba bedi nkomo na eye show we no omsi show we de we enye dwumadi a ye de ka Ghana ho asem na mom we no eye dwumadi a ye no the base nko ye di promote yes eti sana eti e fa hwema nti ye promote de be promote ne be dru ba bi no e na ye be hunu nia efrimu ebeba opani boko de
Zenkum boko na so
na awie wadidi
oh na me adom
na me de me
adom
didi
Dezia me Zenkum esa mo pe camera si kitchen ho ma no
ade
na da obeba o kasa oni di ye video abechiro
enro ma me friend Mr. Nko we sure say oni di na wa ho di say
me ka jo say madam fo bi nana wono odidi se de obi ba hwe a obetimi kura asum na otwene mo maduane ni yo nkofo nkwa na beso bukumi enyi ni duru ba bi ara fe ama affect na ni we aka ho asemo ba oni di ya te peduare mo ni
ba ya se yen no nye oman na dwuma bi ne ye yenye broadcasters aye oman adwuma na mom ye the base na ye promote enro our boiling point so nkoma no mudi no nti
oh how
sa na tie
boiling point
sa me si ni pein me tumra no ma kire osie
oh really
eti de wo ho eno no
Mr. Nkum we there make us say we make treating is say efiasem na ya dealing as efiasem because ebebu bu wo ha mpanimfo bu be say enso no kokoba and the sunu de demba sebi omnyina akrobofo
ba me crowd there me there me gitum say me there me the base promoter because me I don't believe in political opportunity. What you say? Me mpese me menya na afufro bebre ebehwere wo na me pene ebeba ebema omanfo nyina benya neje.
Okay.
And I don't see that in the NPP and NDC. And me hu eno ewo honorable Ken Ohene Agyapong mu enu ntini ya na adwuma from day one na nyame ya adomo a emrepem se honorable Ken declare so ye onye MPP ni bi mu so ye MPP ni ana okwa na mboa
Mzeku hu say wa ade a me pese ye setting straight ewa ha ne say let me say we cannot sit here and promote a political party's interest. I always tell you say enipa bia wuhia na or prioritizing party's interest over national interest no member for. And some of us ye dey need to political parties so a em say nka ye wie ye ba ya che. What you say? Enu nti na me say who said there bia ye ka the base as a me I don't have any trust in the base. I am putting this on record because the base has not put anything out for me to consider to say this is what they can do.
See the pain.
I don't trust the base. I don't trust MPP. I don't trust NDC. I am waiting for somebody that will bring something out for me to assess. Say, as we speak, Honorable Agyapong can't tell me so the base. Meaning so MPP. Say Debiba. Na so Honorable Agyapong catch him say ne. Ahana me person me kwa. That is the ideology. I mean, I believe in Honorable Agyapong even than he himself.
See the pain.
What I say? Because bibia o can be an honorable can senka or you be an ni brace cast of a so dia so for benya ne ho a anka ti asori anka ni pe beba. Because any man in some all kind of predictions nyina politicians e yi omself die no. So you cannot trust them. And I mean, obia ni ho MPP including na akufo-addo. That is why me come as me feel free no. Ebia nkofo bi nso tifie ha anka MPP ni wa bia anka omo bro set town wisie. Ebia omo na MPP abo omo de tifie ha. Enti o man FM na omo so omo ye adwuma omo no. Ebia mfaso omo de benya MPP hu ntia. Ebia nu nso omo ye adwuma ofie ha. Ebia nya nu ntia anka omo nso je adwuma ho akora kwa ya che. I'm not an opportunist too. Mr. Nkum, I'm not an opportunist. MPP, NDC, OB. You see, I am looking for a Ghana where an individual can go out, work, and survive and succeed without any political influence. That is the country I am looking for. That is why I MPP. For me colleagues be the MPs. Ebia, one may do man from man can be man can be no. And Crawford Philly say, Omono they are more Catholic than the Pope. No, see, Ebia, one may do more Kencity. I see a lot of people associate themselves with MPP because on may do more Kencity. And a Kencity run a MPP ni, and for that matter, we are doing MPP's agenda. It's the for a majority of you constituency for Nimo. When it comes to say a cap party a Juma form, Omo Nimo. mo MPP no mo your radio ni TV so yen yes MPP adwuma ni bi na ye we have gone down there to work with the people parliament ne ko bi so honorable OPK they be say na say onimi wan me colleagues me mates am no mu co school e wo Cape Coast Polytechnic any University of Cape Coast ask them so munimi wan me na minimum opani bia we party na me ko party na adwuma o me ya bofra kuma amani GMPP no ho na me ko ye adwuma ma party no and I serve diligently what you say enti say ye betra na say na mo dwen say bia mo MPP no MPP you see if you are MPP ni kura na you should be ashamed of yourself but be the party na fra bedu ha ye kura na ye diga na fo hwamo MPP for ye di party ni hwamo because party ni ya didie wo ye mu say from 20 or the saying 12 John Mahama be the president was 2016 ya the corruption ne niam bebre tare John Mahama man ho ameye Ghana for akono that is the reason why John Mahama became a one-term president in 2016 and there was aba biemu entina MPP dia na ye Ghana leaders wo you see the reason why MPP elusi 2024 election miserably ni say ye deceive Ghana for ye deceive you in the sense that and someone no mo kan you the power my 2016 no ye ba mu no ye be directly opposite yet opposition yes oh MP NDC for the V8 and I'm krom hui ede ye be bi no na boy see a good Jubilee house nyina omo koto kenke wo sukura to V8 na dispatch rider do omanim we knew people who were sitting at Jubilee house every weekend omo call London ko hela Arsenal match samba back omo call Friday no ba Sunday omo call Saturday no ba Monday we saw all of them what you say ye be free so na Ghana for my 169 seats in 2016 ye ko 2020 as agro next what about 137 as agro another 4 years next what start about 87 are you not ashamed of yourself do you think it's just coincidence say you lose election this it is because Ghana for no many ya ban mo na bebu ya no ni ani ho ba mo tete ho mo ntumi nka nipa na asam because nipa be send 10,000 cedis or be send 15,000 cedis and or be twa ticket am say jitu kwan and also be give us amount we will not serve those people because I am bigger than that me yo here ni bia me huni mu bo me pa be so no abokere Agyapong what you say me nyesa ne ma no and yes say because we ma me went no so long as enkwa na wo me mu nya wo de an na ka se mpanifo bu be se unwu ya onim de obenya no ka se ewe me nton anim onya mfa MPP for e mo nyusu me e mfa me nya sebi adwumafo what you say a lot of MPP for ya mu di o ma chia mu say no when we are even comparing credentials some of them don't come closer to us some of them they don't come closer to us and we want us to serve them these people and over my dead body
chenka ye betena hai nanka e wo se miracles aboaje ya che no nanka ye defend den se da bi wonye boni bia
yoko
wo bia na ehu
yoko yoko
na krata ba ya ye nyina be kan krata wa ha ye
Mr. Nkums enye miracle de enko a me no mienu atena ha se anybody bia ya mano aban office na mira so you have to account for your steward whether you be chill and you be invite you say bra police station bra yoko bra BNI no yendi wachi because time na wo ye adwuma office no na enye ye ne wo neti ho
that's it
adwuma ni sika fa won sem checks out transfers amoye na ye ni hobby I will be a foolish man to follow somebody the transactions ye mini hobby na ye so mebu ho akonta na meka se jaa no munya na manenko mind you sa sika ne nya ne busuafo sika eye me no mienu yan tax tete yen kakra ana ekogu one pool mu ne fe na ban sika enti say you will only be a foolish man if obi you see Ghana sika e fa no na busuafo ye na ote ho unconcerned supporting that person in the name of a political party you don't even deserve to live as a human being if you think say ye nyina ye taxes na ya jeje no enipa bi there they are superhumans they can take Ghana's money and use it for their selfish interests, amass wealth for themselves, live a better life. Na Ghana for the ordinary Ghanaian. And so you are Nkuno. Are you not a foolish man?
Or because
why would you do that?
Me no me ni amehwehwe no ye de amame.
Debbie,
ya boa me.
Debbie,
eti afoforo no
Amanya 70 look at the bigger picture. The obia betimi aye. You know, I'm not. Nobody is saying say miracle could be scar.
That's it. And yes, Obianka.
But do you know what 55 million Ghana cedis can do in this country? It can change a lot of communities, their lives. And you may be a banner, me a 1 million Ghana cedis square mini wachi, a 50,000 mindi wachi, a 25. Go and answer.
And the same people are ye come asemi enkofa said you okan say omudi kan emayete ase say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ne first amambuo mu no krono ekoso enema ekoso enampan so mobile no mutimi ebechi enipa ni bi muchi nkofo ni bi even the amount involved no was more than miracles about the year omo what I say but mo de mo self fa omo achi dodo wo mo I know ministers are no more na nado danko akufo-addo amambuo mu a pani ba kwa na oka ho a oka omo a papa no ebeja wo mo no ye off air I'll mention the name to you okoko G sika okoji sika ka kire papa ni say before president one afi makwakwa settle case no de ama later papa ni chase no say na sira no kan hwe sira yeguso etata me yeguso ha me o se sika na wo wi aye no eye Ghana nyina de ntidi ade ma me ne ye me chefa. I am telling you say eye MPP minister
you see Mr. Nkum, me honestly if a pass say ye be a politics I say a political party be adwuma na be ya anka mente about this time
anka yankopafuo ne ye no yesu ye don ye nyesika.
Why are people so drunk with politics say a me party a bonio papo a me party I will not do that o
MPP adwuma de this adwuma
a Christopher you preaching good values for people to change.
That's it.
We want to be change managers. We want to help communities and people to change from bad behaviors. Until we will not condone bad behaviors and say because share
on say nipa ho amobo ada na ba ye enipa ye de omu di akire a omu koye no most of them didn't even know nipa ye kwakọ sympathize with
eno na na mene
they could not even mention their names.
Mene madam fu bi di nkomo enra
nipa no omu gina hoyi
me the videos bi em say the send on the papa mu
me hwani nyina
na me wra ho say MPP it has to take MPP for them to go to circle ekofa junkies ekofa okada boys eto petrol go omo okada mu na mo san mo musika say mo me boy ne enko demonstration yet krom hatama ye dum so must stop demonstration. We saw people, celebrities, bank managers, rich men who were part of MPP. Almost demonstrating here. Those people, you cannot even give them 1 million Ghana cedis. Else we may join in. But people came willingly. Because now they believed in MPP. 2008, na akufo-addo, ne mantra ba kwa na ye campaign. Tama President Akufo-addo na ye BIG. Believe in Ghana. Na akufo-addo catch us say me I believe in Ghana. And a lot of us also who believed in Ghana supported akufo-addo say yeah enu na man akufo-addo you see from 2008 to 2016. Na jidia ye wo e wo na akufo-addo mu no. But na akufo-addo feel so make catch us a politician na me what deceiving me powers are see way so e wo Ghana hide na akufo-addo.
The pain.
Nana akufo-addo governance office na ya me time chain bibia because Nana akufo-addo obi a no ontimi ntia nkwara opani otena fia wo hye nkwara kutupa Nana akufo-addo ni minister kura nya case before be fresh minister no enko we no a chiro letter kura generate ni pa ne dada
wa clear no dada
anya mama say bru ba bi no omo frɛ no clearing agent hwɛ ne ma ekɔ so e wo MPP mu well say you wakono no go ahead and continue to do whatever you want to do.
That's it.
What I say? But let nobody, whether you fear her or outside, me I can face you squarely because and I sorry I be Uto petrol bukam, miton petrol bukam. Ebi I would do sika one people before the top petrol. But me and I'm doing sika top petrol. So you cannot come and sit here and tell me say me nim dia me yame. And I said me nim what to talk about. Opa so because na so MPP na fa kwachi na ekọ pioneer ntoy. Some MPP e ho aye say that's where wa kono a so e wa pampam na fa kwachi ekoton. What did you think for so mama say party a yen ni jimu a no na ye just say wo ka MP mitimi sha boxer na MPP for careless
so abre o
me boxer say me hu me see chrome na me hu atare bia whether a shirt t-shirt na me hu sa red white and blue no mu a meto because me the back MPP program eya me fair say me MPP ni
on say Ghana for MPP pe any political party at a point the manifesto Ghana for tisika de toy
me see
manifesto aye de chiche no MPP na nado danko akufo-addo de na Ghana for to me ankasa me tobi
me say na akufo-addo nti calipo be shorty wo Ghana ha
yes
na me say na dru ba bi no bibia na akufo-addo da ho wo to wa wo benya sika
na ye Ghana
MPP flag ye ko rally a enkrofo beton wo ho enya sika wo de o pese o ye bibia trotro for na akufo-addo picture bo ho na akufo-addo na oye obi a na ne ho akono until so be president until so be president e ho na nsem ni nyina ahase
scratch card
and uti baby e say mama nka sa asem we
enne
because of selfish interest
enne telecommunication company bi eco scratch card na ode political bi koto so wa hwe obehu na
o pese wadwuma gu a fa MPP ade tare ho enne ne pese be gu ana say na you see I simple no you see hwe yento aba wo Ghana ha and this opposition ma tena nyina the time I was 10 regions anytime I was 16 regions no there hasn't been an election in this country NDC you see region bi or yakoto aba NDC ni seat ho e bin see that
yeah
in this fourth republic they should tell me one region say yakoto aba 1992 96 2000 2004 2008 2012 2016 2020 2024
in a region
bi NDC ni parliamentary seat ho e bi asi wo hada every election year bia NDC enya
kakra
regional rep e wo ba bia but eneme no ka say 4 out of 16 regions MPP ni seat back wo
eno
what they want say salam down ho na mo ka brofo akese na mo see from and reason with the ordinary Ghanaian na mo reason with the ordinary Ghanaian e say a den na ye nya ni ye na ye see from na mo nya kaka bensam no
na wo show we ye mienu ye te so a wo ye dom chen
mo nya kaka bensam no
show we so show na be
na dey fa ho any asem na oba be kan ha ye you
den na obeka
munya kaka bensam no MPP should go down reason with Ghanaians and know why they were shamefully defeated in 2024
opani ma men kona memra na afa ye nya letter enwu adwuma kakra na ye nko phone lines ne so ma tiefo ne ahwefo nso emre mu bi ma mene wo endi eye Kingdom Herbal Center adwumakuo no ho enkomo Kingdom Herbal Center eye adwumakuo afiti se bebo ase wo hwe adwuma hodo a ye nura hodo de aba adwama so ene eho testimonies a edaso efri tete ebesinde ejina baabi ejina abusua Kingdom ewo Kingdom ginseng power capsules mema de no wo ye bema bubobi na ginseng de ne etimi ye woni peduamu no you have no idea bema sabe ne yi ewo fom ubon modern na wo wiwi ginseng yi bi wono nonnum bia enema be peja akonanim afei se wo yo ba nsoso na pese oba wankasa hu sampa ye duobuo ema pa onso hia Kingdom tremendous capsules enu ne betimi aboa wo ebetimi ayiyi yefi ene nkekawa breye ebra achi ya wo ne ade nyina ne be yi ne nyina fro no aye free afei yesan wo Kingdom garlic bitters ene ne capsules ye nyina ye nimade garlic eye woni peduam na adwumaku ade garlic eye dro first ewo Ghana ha eye Kingdom garlic bitters na hoden no dagina baabia ejina me pa cho mempa ho nkwato adro fufuru bia baabia ye to adro bia wokọ a wo se mepe Kingdom Herbal endupa no bi onsa beka saa enso so ena open dodo atu aton a wode wani be kire eye drag lane no kanhyi frɛ ni nkomo e wo 0275 804 074 0275 804 064 na afi one Kingdom Herbal Center adwumakuo no ending nkomo Hajia special local foods enso so ama yaduane papa me pa chaw se ubedidi mu akoma atoye mu a eye Hajia local foods eho na abedidi amu ahunu sampa aduane de ye wa aduane papa pa ewo baabi me pa chaw se eye adwumakuo bi ena mo pese mo to party se eye nsori ena mo pese mo ye nhyiemu se eye abusua ena mo pese mo ye yiyo bibia mo pese mo ye bia no epacho se ebehia se enipa beba ho no madidi nko ade a wode no eye Hajia special local foods yen ene ebema se aduane papa no ema eniema timi akoyie sa enso so ena ope kira kwan a ye wo transition eno no eben hacho ewo hacho sa enso ena direct opposite to transition ayeye DVLA dan kese no ewo boshe eno nso so no yesan ewo another branch ewo ho me pacho frey na Facebook yen ahead of time na ye no endi enkomo ye numbers ni 0246 359 921 0246 359 921 eno ena obetimi ene yen ede di enkomo now me pacho munya abotre kakra ma me na me nya yimransa se me ye adwuma wi ansa nti munya abotre kakra yete he ya na yete ha we krata we efri oru akwaku kwaten MP edema Obuase West abato mpeswa no na krata ocho no 14th July 2026 Honorable Nana Ayu Efriye MP for Efidwase Asokore Parliament Parliament House Accra. Now also quit your unhealthy posturing in respect of the Obuase West constituency elections. I have taken note of the public statement you have issued in respect of the petition I filed against you. I advise you to quit these weak and disingenuous explanations you are putting out. In the petition I filed against you, I tried to moderate the language in order not to generate undue public discussions about the misconduct. These are internal matters. However, in response to you, these are the details of your fishy dealings in Obuase West. Kofi Appiah Enin, a close relative of the former MP, Honorable Edward Enin, contested as independent candidate in the 2024 elections. In November 2024, you approached me and advised that we find a way to appease him to step down. I declined because I didn't believe he would ever bow out of the race, nor did I believe he could win the seat. After the elections, Enin got 7,031. It is important to add that in the presidential vote, MPP got 24,816,000. Obviously, a large part of the independent candidate vote would have come to me if he were not in the race. In June 2026, Kofi Enin filed his nomination to contest as the first vice chair of the constituency party. The vetting committee disqualified him in orders on grounds that they had forfeited their membership by running as independent candidate in the 2024 parliamentary elections. Kofi Enin appealed the decision of the constituency elections vetting committee. It was the appeals panel that you made a submission that Kofi Enin should be cleared to contest because it was the party that asked him to run as independent candidate as a strategy to win disgruntled MPP voters. You and shamelessly told the appeals panel that but for the independent candidate, the 7,031 vote would have gone to the NDC candidate, thereby contesting MPP the seat. The appeals panel dismissed your dishonest claims and upheld the disqualification of Kofi Annan. Subsequently, the notice of poll was issued without him, but on the night before the election, the regional research officer wrote a recommendation not addressed to anyone in particular, asking that Kofi Annan should be allowed to contest the election anyway. This recommendation was not recognized by the Electoral Commission because the research officer had no such powers. All was set for a peaceful constituency executive election in Obuasi West on Saturday, 11th July 2026. Unfortunately, the election was violently disrupted by Kofi Annan and his supporters on the Saturday. The following day, Sunday, Nana Ayu Efriye came to Obuasi West to urge Kofi Annan and his supporters not to accept the decision of the appeals panel and tried to induce the other contesting candidate not to resist the candidature of Kofi Annan. In the end, the attempt to run the election on Sunday to degenerated into violence amidst gunshots. I petitions because, firstly, your dishonest claim that the party sanctioned the independent candidature of Kofi Annan as a strategy to deceive the electorate make us as a party look our electoral fortunes in the next election. Secondly, your presence in Obuasi West on Sunday, 12th July 2026 was unnecessary and disruptive. You are the MP for Fijuase Asokore. What was your business in Obuasi West constituency executive elections? Your misconduct in the constituency is partly responsible for the disruption of the elections in Obuasi West, and I urge the party to sanction you appropriately. Finally, as your senior in parliament, let me advise you, your strange and untruthful posturing in this matter gives the impression that you are doing Kofi Annan's bidding for self-serving reasons. This hurts your reputation as an individual and brings the name of our party into disrepute. Quit it. And or they buy Orua Kweku Kwatin, Member of Parliament of Obuasi West, and or they buy Oriye no copy National Chairman of the New Patriotic Party, General Secretary, Chairman, National Disciplinary Committee, and then Minority Caucus Leadership, and Afi Ashanti Regional Chairman MPP, Kumasi candidate in the Obuasi West Constituency Elections Committee, Obuasi. Inti we any krata openi no de ba monte openi krata no mu da ho bonetofa na fe
exactly ma follow that conversation we are before say honorable Kwaku attend this side we aba na ne long and short ni say year 2024 election owura ya Kwaku honorable Kwaku attend aboni din a o se frɛ no
Kofi Apia Annan
no a contest as independent candidate ewo Obuasi per MPP's constitution. So contest MPP or contest independent candidate, you forfeit your membership in the party. Black and white a woman. Me sure say Cynthia Morris mu nyina safa sa nema yi ayekeka ho nsem yi. Fast forward. Ye kwakoto constituency executive election. Ye hu yana Kofi Ani abefa form say or first vice chairman. Anna vetting committee no disqualify and say what forfeit your membership dada. Into person oba akoko tro ne bra party no ne start from ase ho ne fa fro bra. Onom disqualify no. Anna okwa appeal here. Anna appeal esa disqualify and say once you contested as independent candidate no untumi contest wo election we mu ade so ye san reinstate once ana wote ase ye de notice of pull aba ye koto aba Kofi Eni ne supporters of me ento aba no we are disqualified not know me say nana you are free ye chire ana o push Kofi Eni bi na Kofi Eni no edin ne be man na you are free ye ayesa mind you say na you are free ye and tena TV so ka kire say constituency abana ye koto ye twa omoja no ye hu ba omia wo omoja mu ayema ani constituency executive enti me dem conclusion am ye ya ne say ene Dr. Mahmoud Baumia e bid and omoye no enenye Oboase West nkwa constituency sini bebre o ha Dr. Bayi omo a oman support Dr. Mahmoud Baumia nyina asafa sa enema we misenkum na nura kra de Poyando interview bia metie kra de o se original party no the sponsor Kofi Eni MPP for the sponsor independent candidate say onko contest wo Oboase West parliamentary election no
say no mo ka say strategy
na strategy ya misenkum na hwan na beneficiary of that strategy hwan
party no
ye ka parliamentary election no so obi nko contest ewo emu a some people na beneficiary MPP so wo candidate what sponsor akufo-addo as your candidate and why will you sponsor a candidate and sponsor a candidate against akufo-addo mind you say MPP for say oko support independent candidate won so do we den who forfeit o membership of party no enti e bi say ho say enipa bebrebe na omonso kodi Kofi Eni achi eba be support independent candidate no omonso ye pamo omo fi party no and omo dey sanje omo back
say on say a Drew baby general secretary ka say because of honorable Ken Koka so bi aya pam
yaman amnesty no
yaman amnesty no general secretary e de krata ba bonten ka say sankofo ni nyina automatically waja wo mo nemmom omo contest here as independent candidate
they should put it in writing
exactly bia no otrokoya
and vetting committee no disqualify no constituency for the betting oba ye no say nka na wo letter wo ho a anka na nka say oh letter me de ba me copy ni enti no per directive na ba ye no me hu so he didn't do that
and anka obeye kra say a pass through constituency executive
no mo because na be unti fan come vetting for he didn't do that. Ya disqualify no betting. Assign a disqualify no appeals committee in him. Enti no ono no Kofi Eni ni kwa den ko oni business bia election. But the man is strange ni say you are free ye jai afijasi asokore ho. Etu ka hu ko Oboase West.
Obra no no nso no ho ye.
Ni etu aba.
Interest ne
den. Eno na say obi abisa. Say e dey na be ma one MP ebe movie and you see Ashanti region MPP for they should be very careful. Almost say party no, one air party is stronghold, but they should be very careful. Almost say party no. Yes, see Ashanti region MPP stronghold 47 seats and then a 40 aba bedu 39. Eswati enya no wan say omo bomb bra say ya call the next election. Esubesa timiati ya 39 ni biem.
Nti wo pese wo si ne pose Dr. Baumia na suma Dr. You are free so onko yes adwuma.
You are free in the posting and then in sem keka no he gives us the room to conclude that.
Okay.
Ono ano church no wesa. Say no ono dia and they should call you are free to order because you nyina say you are free say he reports directly to Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. Enti for that matter bi omo ye no or the power and then inspiration if you Dr. Baumia office.
Okay.
Na party no so yentimi nye no Dr. Baumia Patriotic Party. Yes ade na party na yase no kwa. Enti you see that me try catch you say MPP or madwin say omo pese omo hwepi obia ma ne be ye Dr. Baumia supporter or party no mu dia. That will be the beginning of the end of the party.
Albert Asumani political za eno no baby a dream ma me hwe na afi me nche mebre no emfa kakra ma matiefo ne mahwefo na afi sabato we afi so mefa kakra emfa messages no emfa mra sabato baby a wo bi onwene na afi yenko ye numbers ay 0240 550899 0240550899 sinupen dwumadie su ne abusua oba make sure say onkasa entie wo ho e TV so ana radio so ne mo betie wo ho phone so na nkomo no aye smooth. Hello, good afternoon.
Moha.
KB ni
Mizangum.
Boko de ma yentie.
Saa no mo kan Mizangum busa ho se. Da bia saa asɛm a wo kan mentie wo ho ne ade so da bia wo ya. Esi nipa de bigina so abusa ho se die ntia. That is the attitude of some of the year. Enu nti ne ada mebusa me ho se to ewi antwene kwa mu a. Enti ne aka kan nya adwuma no. Kese nipa no edim so tie so wontio wo dwene ho a wo de ase. Enti me da ase na we na hwɛ entity for opinion obetna ho said the o stickere ne ma no ase entity for no mintimi hu ade a eye ye benin fo se da ye bi no mo so te de wo dwene ho a ne mu bi de wo de ase ne enim dada ne atuefo ya katre ye se en ko si hwe mami enipa bi a panimu pa Ghana ha ne ni sia ba bi no o ka kire me se na akufo-addo antimi anye Ghana yi a se de na adbete ka no wo se na akufo-addo antimi anye Ghana yi a Ghana fo gidi o manyama na ene na Ghana na ayende na mse saa bi de minim nti ubehunu de besie ena mpa nti nipa no e free data me ni hia biem ko de mebo be mame awre ho hwe Mizangum ye de na ye nim se abusia
Ye na twa so na obi mra
mitie me wie eni da mitie your friend say boiling point anopai na mufa eka me bi ne nya adwene eye busuasem ene ye de say Canada Agyapong so ono ane ema wose Canada Agyapong mo mana pa ya me kura wo bua me because onim se ne suban nye me da ase
menso me da ase 0240550899. Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon. Okay. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Mr. Ngum.
Sinopei.
You can't say pepe.
Enkode achima crosso mamintio.
Crosso. Na Mr. Frenny. Obeya tipayo. MPP mu egwowie. Esu de bi house house won gunu. Under the base, near moi, MPP because MPP and then I could be candidate now, candidate to Piano, only film, over the party near Baumia party. And Yamwa, no party Nungu, none the base, and to take in charge. Yes, Seno, I will be a organizer. The Buddha have organized and what that war. Omega another man the base, named to organize the base here.
Martin.
MPP.
All right, mama na wase me na wase na afi me mfa afrefo mienu nkan sabato wi afi aye krado no no so mfa message no ma ye enko emre eni ho. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Fadazi.
Sinopei.
Good afternoon, Fadazi. Afternoon.
Okay, I'm so tie no hunti maintain nka.
Mo ade, mi jinado.
Mamintio, we didn't be free.
Line ne. Hello.
Maintain nka eti da okay. Sabato aye krado. Hello, good afternoon.
The Kazafi no. Your friend Nicholas and Mam from Party.
Also kasa free he.
Hello.
Also kasa free he.
Hello.
Debi enye ma yemfensi aname nko Sabato ho na afi yenwie. Enso ewo ho. Sabato we afi aye krado. Sabi e say
Mr. Nkum na miado me ho ya pa na so e.
Nyankopon adom ne mpaebo nti me nso so me ho ye. Ebre o 7 minutes.
Anyway, mama fa YouTube messages ahodo aba no ensha se dia na me de Thomas dia na esha se o see the base will come and fix Ghana power. Kukua agree say good afternoon Sinopei crew, thank you for your brilliant show. Watching you live from Los Angeles. We SC Richard Oheneba Domako Edifi UK. Or say Miracle Aboaje should pay back the money he stole and go to jail for 15 years. Or say the corruption in Ghana is getting out of hand. Politicians are enriching themselves and Ghana remains poor. We associate Agyapong Kwame. I say good afternoon, Mr. Inkum, watching you live from the Agyapong. Please let us focus all our energy to promote the base. Hashtag the base Ghana first. Hashtag the base power. We see Adai Francis. I say if NPP members believe that whoever they choose as flag bearer, Ashanti will vote for him, they should reconsider, because Ashanti will never vote for someone like George Owusu say, good afternoon, the base Ghana first, jobs for the youth, power, Ghana first. Or say, watching you live from Germany, Hamburg, or say, good work done. We say Agyapong Kwame, or say Mr. Inkum, NPP and NDC are no more relevant to Ghanaian youth because they are doing you scratch my back, I scratch your back. Hashtag the base, Ghana first. Hashtag the base, power, watching you live from the Agyapong. We see a moderator. What's a good afternoon, Mr. Inkum? The base, Ghana first. The base, jobs. The base, power. 2028 elections will shock NDC and NPP. The base, win. We so William Mami Winnie Agyapong. I say good afternoon, my PhD family. Hope all is well by God's grace. We thank God for another day. May his name be praised now and forevermore. Amen and amen. Sinu pain with no fears. Keep up the good work. Love. We so Mami Bimo say God will rise again with good and selfless leader. Whether we like it or not, God is going to make wonders through our one and only PhD on Hene Ken. He is the only one who can save Ghana with no fears. We so your Bonnie Godfred. I say the base Ghana first movement is coming like Kakai. Ebenezer Dua say the base Ghana first. The base jobs for all Ghanaians. The base power. The base Akufo-Addo rule. Honorable Kennedy is going to be the next president of Ghana for sure. Live from Bristol, Virginia. We Susuya Sabina Akon or say it's only Honorable Ken who can save us from hardship through infrastructure. The base Ghana first movement. We Susuya Apia Kubi. I say the only hope for Ghana is Kennedy or Agyapong. No turning back on NDC and NPP. Bam. We so Richard Kofi-Addo. I say good afternoon, Mr. Inkum. My greetings to Albert and Sabato. Please ask NDC and NPP that where are the state shipping company and our ships? I say these two parties, the future of the youth, the base Ghana first. We see at did I say we have a place in Toronto called Nathan Phillips. I say Nathan Phillips Square. During winter time, it becomes skating ground for people, and summertime it goes back to Insure State, and people go there to enjoy both winter and summertime. J.Y. Adam say the base has come to stay. We so Richard or Hinebadomako or say the whole press or say a whole president coming out with a policy in Kokonkete. Wow, and my fellow Ghanaians are happy with that. Let us allow Honorable Kennedy and see what he can do. He dreams and think big. We associate Teddy Jones or say if you are a Ghanaian and you don't like Honorable Kennedy Agyapong, then you are a problem. If you love Ghana, join the base. We associate George Owusu or say Mr. Albert, may God richly bless you. You are right. Thank you. Jones, John Essien or say I like the way this man is Kukua agree, say, I'm seriously praying for Honorable Ken to lead our country come 2029. His vision is top-notch. Watching you live from the States. We see a George Owusu say, Mr. Thomas, I like the way you are speaking. Thank you for your good advice. The base, Ghana first. The base, jobs for the youth. I say power. Ghana first. Watching you live from Germany. We see a Benjamin Wananaya was say, do we have any political party called NPP? Hey. Last one way and I may far YouTube. Where Stephen Kwashi or see some of the journalists, especially political morning hosts, they are biggest enemy of the country. They pretend they love Ghana. Me wa America crowd ho ana na me fa WhatsApp.
1 minute nti fa WhatsApp bear me nsane yanko.
Okay, and we see WhatsApp messages no. We say good afternoon, Sinupen crew. God bless you all for your good work. Some some time ago, our former late first lady Nana Kunedu Agyapong Rollins used to say, "Be bold." I'm advising Honorable Ken to be bold and let the corner of the base bright for his lovers. Nicole Edifi Amasaman and Ebaye. We see Mr. Sumeni or see Mr. Inkum. I see Inkum and Asumeni, my people. Great work. We are with you. Ken is coming like Kakai. We minta Edifi in Sawum and Ebaye. We say the base Ghana first. God is king. Ken, don't mind NPP. By the grace of God, you'll be on the seat 2029. We a janto edifi a showman and a baye. We say good afternoon, Mr. Inkum. The base is giving people sleepless nights and pass solo the wu ekra pem masinu pem. We say I say Ghana, we need a leader like Honorable Ken, whose plan is to combat youth unemployment center on promoting entrepreneurship and industrial expansion. Ken is our next president, no doubt. We a chief, Edifitema ena ebaye. We say hi, Mr. Inkum. Greetings to Mr. Sumeni. For me, I say why. I say I'm strong NPP man. Ask Honorable Asibe, former MP in Fasiman. I say in Fansiman constituency. I jubilated when NPP lost in 2024 elections because arrogance became part of their lifestyle. Okay. I'm 78 years. We a PM edifika swa and a buy. Me fa unsiwa who say we a ten and catch a pant. Me fa my last message. Okay. Na me fa nisi. We say Sinupen, yes, I agree with you. This attitude must stop. People who embezzle public funds must avail themselves for accountability. Where's a Prince Adolfo Edifi or Dan Franstec and a bind Mr. Nkumaha and I'm doing messages nina AC.
Sabi ma men na wase na fe mene ora Albert Asumani political za yewie na yenko area wote ora Thomas Donko enkan se ye di the base enkomo and afi Albert Asumani political za enso ewa ha ya ye sorry na yako opani ma yenkoi
enti nyame adoma ochina e be samba but what ye nyina ese ehu ni say me kan no ye say funtum frafu ni denchem frafu omo ye funo baako enso mu didi ana omo fom ye Kencity adwuma na ye and for that matter we are working to serve Mother Ghana. You need personal interest in everything I try about ebe enye personal Nemum, in Penifosi the Jawa, they are swell. Say, yeah, what's our platform where we have to use it to inform, entertain, and educate people. We will always strive to make sure, say, the right information, and in your man, a beboa Ghana and a debeba. Aside that, you need interest. Yeah, the bands why you see the pain. Of course. Say, I call Crowdy, Miss Uncle. Yeah, probably I'm not called Crowdy. I know where she have a palm more. That's it.
All right. That's it. Thank you very much. Albert Asumani political za no. Me da say also kan me de dwumadi ebre wo. Afrefo ne na lines no eye bibi kakra mo fa nche nyame adom e chena ene na chi ye betie aginem na afi yakwanim afi production crew enso so ye do bi ase say wo mobo aye wo kan ho e wo man 107.1 FM so ena afi nap radio enso ekremu ane ye de ebre wo ye sori so ema other programs and shows enso so atwa so ewo radio ene TV ahodo no enso so nyankopon ya adom a echene besan so ahia ye fra me Anthony Kofi Inkum Dazi fra me Mr Inkum Sinu Pein kano senia etie